Oh, I thought they'd match it with a Benedetta, but no, it's a Yuzong. All right. So Yuzong has also risen in popularity because of the adjustments of
for black, purple for Echo. What are we looking at emblem-wise? Going to be coming up soon.
okay. You have the lethal ignition there. So this is one thing I was scared for JP and Sanji is that up against the Arlot and especially the Loyi, the Minotaur and the Vexana in the mid lane will have a bit of a difficulty clearing the minion wave. So basic common emblem there for the carry, both master assassins for our two gold laners. So they just want to really win in the duel. And those are really the major emblem outs that I can see. Yes, but it is going to be a rupture for that Low Yi. So, yes, the Minotaur and the Valentina will have a hard time poking.
I love that that early aggression where we were talking about the Yuzhong pick, and you see Sanford trading there, even using that Petrify. Almost got Edward down low enough. I mean, he held on to his Flicker. He still had that available, but we'll see how that lane kind of develops into this. But right now, still making a play on here on the bottom side, all till that first objective will come up. So we'll see some of these level 4s get online for the rest of the team.
Amazing freeze by Benny here, making sure that he not only wins the lane, but also even after that false engage by Carl Deasy, that lane is won. So when they go for the turtle, they're able to secure it for sure. Sensui up top here already. I think Blacklist understand that they're behind on turtle take rate, so they want to fix that.
Wow, 4v2 already.
Huge.
And the rotation, the change here is that they left JP in the mid so that he could get a bit more XP to get closer to level 4. And yeah, the waves right now in the middle are going to be going to both roamers. Yue closer to level 4 compared to Sanji's level 3. So Blacklist International, they might be able to get away with this unless JP and Carl Deasy have other plans.
Yep, half health here on the turtle. They're going to battle it out. JP does have that level 4 available. Heavy spin going to use. Carl Deasy able to get that. Can they get the first blood as well? Forcing Sensui back. They got the objective. Now Edward part of the fight, but they're going to call it off, it looks like. Unless Edward wants some more. Gets a couple punches off. But no one falls. Objective secured for Echo.
That's a win for the Orcas, regardless of weight. 40!
Hey! Makes his way in. Edward comes in to cap the kill.
Okay, so Blacklist International get a kill back. However, I was slightly scratching my head as to what happened to that call. I thought Blacklist International would be a little bit more aggressive with getting that first turtle. They just left Sensui there. It looked like they decided to, mid Sensui's poking of the turtle, just decided to go, hey guys, let's just go for the counter punish after this.
Oh, final slash by Hodge. Just helping out Oheb here. Not much from the gold lane just yet from both sides. Something to note, I think even if Echo did win the turtle, Blacklist is looking like they're happy with the trade.
Yeah, I mean, again, usually when it comes down to that first turtle, it's either a 50-50 or it's given away. That time around, though, it looks like even the fighting capability this early on from Blacklist is great, and they made a great play even with the diversion.
Yeah. So both EXP laners chasing the early damage for the pokes, both of them building Fury Hammers. The Paquito and the Yuzong already Oheb with the Corrosion Scythe up top.
Up top, Edward, 2 versus 1. Too much to handle as he falls. Top side, Yue, a little bit too late to that one.
A second late on the diversion. And again, that's just a clap back, a receipt, if you will, for Sanford's early death post-turtle take. Now about 15 seconds until the lower quarter. Mind you, Echo have all the greens. Carl Deasy just waiting for there's a jump!
Just going to jump in. Now Sanji there as well, holding on to his own heavy spin. The Blacklist will retreat from that. Turtle's going to be up here in a couple seconds, though.
Call that spot the Kyrie jump.
Kyrie jump.
If you know, you know. Here we go. The turtle dance started up. Carl Deasy with a subtle pull. And check it out. Sensui here still has... Oh, he started with the dragon!
Yep, they're going to force Sensui back. We'll see if he can find his way into this. Sanji holding on as well. Heavy spin, but they're not going to need it. Blacklist International stays disciplined, decides not to engage.
Yep. First 2 turtles there for Echo, while Blacklist decide to leave Edward up top to get the gold from the shield. Great positioning there with Sanji having already the heavy spin, the Black Dragon form. The moment you see that and the positioning that Echo had with 2 members coming in from the middle, Blacklist, no way they could have contested that safely.
Here we go. Another skirmish waiting to happen here in mid. Lift the Wanderer going over to Echo. something to note. Again, it looks like Echo have had it with bottom lane.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep finding a kill there, but now it seems like it's a diversion because Carl Teasy is trying to steal away this purple. Can he get away with it?
Well, he's going to be there, Yue, though, to help him out. So he'll be fine. Sensui grabs it real quick. Here's the items.
Okay. So Windtalker already for the Roger going into an endless battle as second. Corrosion Scythe, as we mentioned already, for the carry. Both a Hunter Strike for both of the EXP laners.
Yep, that's Edward Bogard rocking that Paquito Terry Bogard skin.
Edward Bogard.
Doing as well as he could, you know, up the tempo for Blacklist this early on, but that's not going to stop the 1.52k gold lead that Echo have built up. Yue first building up his Durans, so that's going to make JP's life a little harder. Look at the collapse!
Oh, wow! JP gonna jump in. They find the lockdown too. Oh, wow. Gonna flicker out.
Oh, no.
He is alive for now, but they're gonna get hunted down.
Yeah,
Rest of the team, but Haji comes in with the help. Can't go further. Still gonna be alive though. Haji did get the kill, but Betty comes in. Meanwhile, Oheb drops on the top side. So it's gonna be a trade now. Still wanting more. Echo the Express looking for Edward. Won't be able to find him. These two teams battling it out.
That I'll tell you, that's JP's fault.
Yeah.
JP did all that.
Perfect Despair Stomp after that Minoan Fury knock-up. That Stomp put Blacklist in a difficult position and even a better position for Sanji to use the heavy spin to get Oheb out of a good spot. This is what I love about seeing a Valentina and a Kai together in one game. You just don't know who's gonna go where. Everyone's just spinning. Everyone's getting black.
Speaking of, everybody's spinning here. Sensui though can't spin, can't dance against 4.
Ooh, let it rip.
Wait, am I correct to understand that? Did Sensui get the purple?
I'm not sure if he was. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he was again.
Yeah, Carl Teasy is invading the purple,
Yeah.
so yeah, he
Good
needs to get
trade,
it.
regardless.
That did look like a baby match right there. Hold on,
Go.
Edward taking a couple shots. Carl Teasy there. Sanford as well. Not going to be able to get the connection on that diversion. Walks right into it. Looks like a summoning circle for the dragon, but he can't get away.
Yeah.
That does make it up for the earlier delayed diversion. That was amazing. They literally welcomed 40 into that bush.
They brought
Great
the dragon
rotation
out.
there by Yue. Sensui already using the Retribution. I think he tried to get, I believe that was JP off position. So now Blacklist getting small wins around the map. This is what we talked about earlier for Blacklist. That sudden mid-game turnaround, once the turtles are down, how they decide to play the map and open it up a little bit more. And they need to do a little bit more work as Echo has better placements, especially in the center of the river.
Which is amazing because Echo have to watch out for these forward moves. And so far it's only been Sanford that they've been trading out for. Sanford is the one who's suffering because of the diversion diff that Blacklist have. Oh, it's a fight ready to break out.
Carl Teasy jumping over that, but Blacklist International sniffs it out. They back off once again. A whole lot of this where you see kind of Echo go in that express mode. Let's make a play, but then Blacklist will back off and then possibly try to re-engage or utilize that diversion later on.
Speaking of, you see the diversion range. Not that massive yet, but they're going to be going to their purple buff to try and secure some stuff.
Look at that quick rotation.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's just the one.
They left him the baby perp.
Yeah.
There's got to be delayed maybe, what, 10-15 seconds? Because it could have respawned so much faster.
Oh, I thought he was going to go more. Haji using the final slash, but the rest of Echo here to fight it out as well. They get the flicker out from Haji. Edward bobs and weaves in with the punches. Carl Teasy's going to be in trouble now. JP though jumps in. It's a heavy spin going to be used, but on the backside they go in. Oheb's going to fall. Yue to answer now, and still Echo looking for more. They find Haji again. The Echo Express punishes Blacklist.
3 for none. Tit for tat, everything Blacklist threw at Echo. They had an answer, and they convert straight to a Lord.
6 times he got the MVP for a game this season so far. Sanji, what a heavy spin to lock down 2 members of Blacklist International. Blacklist could have fought that. They could have countered it. But with 2 members locked down and pinned down to the wall and not in a fun way, Echo would run away with it.
Look at this. We're going to see once more poetry in motion. Exactly how it started. They almost got Carl.
Yeah. We're looking at Sanji flickering forward, then popping the heavy spin. It was Oheb and Yue that he had locked down, and it even threw off Haji's usage of the Vengeance Arlot's second skill. My
There's
goodness.
a whole lot of just heavy spin everywhere.
That's Blacklist International's cores.
Yeah.
He literally took down Blacklist cores.
Yeah.
And there's very little the rest of them could have done. What was Edward to do? Burst him to death? It wasn't possible at the time. Now Echo 4K ahead. Lord marching up top. Big fat wave down bottom. There's one in mid as well. Likely Blacklist is going to be fine. Likely Blacklist is not going to lose an inhibitor, but Echo's turning the map red.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
It's ironic when you think about it. If you go back to MPL Philippines Season 10, Blacklist International brought out the Valentina jungle pick as a response to the jungle Akai pick of Carl Tizzy back then during that grand finals. So now Echo, just in the second phase, we're like, oh, we'll pick up the Valentina up against your Akai. We know how much that throws off teams, and we saw it there. We saw it happen.
Man, not only that, but the way that Sanji's been utilizing that ult has been flawless so far. And now you saw him earlier, right? He was holding on to the final slash that time around. But I'm wondering how that game plan of his will change over the next couple minutes.
Again, it seems like Sanji now, the game plan for him is to play a utility mid. You all know the stats, head-to-head with Yue. He's dealing much less damage. So it's not about what you got, it's how you use it. He literally just said, I just need my ult, which is most likely the heavy spin, maybe sometimes the final slash, which hasn't happened yet in this 11-minute bout so far. But when he does find that, when it comes down to it, likely it's going to turn sideways again for Blacks International. So what's Blacklist to do here? I don't know if rotations like this would solve the problem. They have great checks. Haji can't be used to check bushes though. So likely it's going to be Yue. I'm feeling the pressure for Yue.
That was really great positioning and even understanding by Sanji, knowing that he's up against a Lo Yi, a hero that we saw him use last night last night or last week.
Yep.
To great effect.
Yep.
He was staying in a perfect area that rotation would not spot him out or even lower down his health.
Takes one to know one.
Yeah, right at the edge. That was pretty cool.
He knows that if a rotation would be thrown here, I wouldn't be spotted either way at max range.
Exactly.
Amazing work by the young genius Sanji. And again, Sanford can afford to do this. He has a Black Dragon form on demand. Carl Tizzy holding this bush right here. This is Echo's own version of the little diversion play. Like they're able to sandwich, they're able to collide into a midway point throughout Lord. And look at this, look at the patience by the best in the world, by the young goat. I'm just gonna sit here. They don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it's a blast from the past because if you go back to history, usually Carl Tizzy would be occupying that shrub with someone else. Former Romer Yowie.
Waiting for a possible conceal play, but this time he knows. I got the information on Blacklist International with his positioning, and Echo can kind of just hold down this side of the map for now.
Oh man, he's like Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet. All right, here we go. Echo starting up the Lord.
Uh-oh.
Carl Tizzy switching bushes.
He's driving around. They're going to find in, crashing into 3. Still has to respect the damage, though, but it's going to force Blacklist International back. They got the Dragon form out as well from Sanford.
Do they know Sanji's there?
Oh, conceal play.
Oh, he has to
Sanji,
get out.
He is there. Haji might be on the hunt here, but they still want to commit to this. No one there for the follow-up. So, again, it comes down to just both teams kind of resetting here.
Oh,
Benny! Benny going for her. Oh, he has to flicker out himself. Thought that maybe he could burst down Yue there. So still finding themselves battling it out for this Lord.
Yeah. Good thing he did get the flicker away because that would have been a good setup for Blacklist International via Haji's final slash.
Comes back so quickly.
Yeah.
With this now, the Lord Dance going to commence here. Sanji holding on. Once again, there's the final slash already going to be used on JP. JP goes in, but can't get off what he's looking for. They find down the lockdown on the bound side. Now Sanji's in trouble. Gets taken down by Oheb, and now it's Sanford. With the Wind of Nature going to be utilized, and he's still up for now, but finally gets taken down. But it's a 3 trade going on. Haji still alive. Will go down to Carl Tizzy. Benny Cutie trying to pop off on the backside, but Carl will go down as well. Blacklist International wins the fight.
A disastrous outcome for Echo. Multiple times they tried to engage, but Blacklist would not budge, and now they stand tall going for the Lord.
Oh, Benny, this is risky.
Benny trying to buy some time, the best he can from the Lord. Oh, gets you out of here. Goes for Edward as well. He stops Blacklist from taking the Lord with a massive play.
Damn you, Benny! Damn you! No one has any right to win the 3v1 at the Lord like that. But he still stalled Blacklist single-handedly. Let's see a replay.
Oh, just when we thought he would be out. Good usage of the Lycan pounds. He wasn't even 100% when he joined that. He even got bursted down by Edward, but he survived. He scratched, he clawed, got one, and he almost went down, but Lycan pounds just in time to get to Sensui, finish him off, but Benny Cutie saved that for Echo.
I just want to say one word, boys. Balanced.
What?
Balanced.
Balanced. All right.
Definitely balanced.
Totally balanced. Yeah, you felt that earlier with your Gordon when we were playing RG.
I feel it every time I see Roger on the field, man.
Imagine it in the hands of one Benedict Gonzalez. Let's talk about that. Here we go, another Lord Dance. Both teams fumbled in that last engage about 2 minutes ago. Now both have recovered well. Battle spells coming off cooldown. Ults on deck. Green dots everywhere. And now Carl Teasy and Sensui dancing around. Again, neither team got the Lord. Neither got really close.
Yeah, look at that. Edward rolling around with UA. He's going to have his own delivery service if they need it. Looks like they're going to pull it off back to that mid lane after clearing the top. So they find themselves once again in this Lord Dance. Who's going to pull the trigger first? Half health here on the Lord. Sensui there as well in front of Carl Teasy. Now on the bottom side, Edward going to get spotted. Has to flicker out. Still a fourth of the health on that Lord. They're going to have to break it down, and they go in with the flicker.
Wow.
Forcing them back. They want to fight it out. Lord's going to go ahead and get the reset. There's the lockdown from Sensui. He's quite low. Nobody dropping just yet. Benny Cutie going to be forced back down. They're looking for Haji. Immortality going to be popped here. Edward trying to get there to help him out. Conceal on the run. Benny's on the hunt. The Lycan pounds. Everything is for him as he gets a triple. Looking for the maniac. And Benny Cutie will do it again.
The art of the turn. Echo have just danced their way into an endable situation.
And now they look for the last kill, the cap it out. It's a savage for Benny Cutie as they take game one.
Who let the dog